Hey guys! Welcome back to Popverse. Today, we're diving into episode 6 of Buried Hearts. If you haven't seen the previous episodes yet, don't worry, the links are in the description below. The episode kicks off with Dong-ju being tortured. As he looks at a ring on one of the captor's hands, a memory flashes back. He remembers being attacked before by someone wearing the same ring. His captors keep demanding the password to his Swiss bank account, but Dong-ju insists he doesn't know it. Frustrated, they dunk him underwater again. Meanwhile, Lin arrives at Dong-ju's room but finds it empty. She runs into April, questioning why she's there and if she came to see Dong-ju. April quickly leaves, joining Yazu and the others as they discuss what happened. Lin reveals that Dong-ju has been kidnapped and suggests they report it to the police. However, Dosu objects, and even when Yazu proposes informing the chairman, Dosa hesitates. The scene shifts back to Dong-ju, still being pressured for the password. A voice from the background repeats the demand, but Dong-ju remains firm, saying he doesn't know. The shadowy figure behind this operation appears to be an administrator, who soon calls Junes during his meal. The administrator complains that Dong-ju isn't giving him any information and doubts he knows the password. Junes, clearly frustrated, reminds him that he's supposed to be an expert at this. The administrator, however, feels defeated and admits he can't get anything out of Dong-ju. Elsewhere, Yeomnam is taken to Yazu's orphanage. Yazu recalls how, after Yeomnam married someone else, Dong-ju had come to her. She had been angry and ready to curse Yeomnam, but Dong-ju stopped her, asking instead to pray for Yeomnam's happiness. She pleads with Yeomnam to help find Dong-ju, and Yeomnam promises her support. Back in the torture chamber, Dong-ju remains unresponsive. His captors pull him out of the water, trying to revive him without success. Just when they are about to use electric shocks, Dong-ju springs up. He had been faking it. He fights off his captors and escapes, but then the administrator sneaks up from behind, choking him. Dong-ju is on the brink of death when Leto appears, saving him. Leto helps him into a car and takes him to a hospital, but Dong-ju refuses to go in. He insists on going to the chairman's house instead. At the chairman's house, Junes rushes to Dong-ju's side, asking if he's okay. Dong-ju mentions that Leto saved him. The chairman and everyone else are shocked. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, Ducky talks to Jock, who is preparing porridge for Dong-ju on the chairman's orders. Ducky decides to make something for Gom as well. Later, Dong-ju shares with Junes and Leto how he was kidnapped and interrogated for the Swiss account password, which he doesn't know. Junes reveals he does know the password and wonders why they didn't kidnap him instead. Dong-ju questions if he ever knew the password, but Junes denies it. Leto then mentions seeing gunshot scars on Dong-ju's body when he saved him, shocking everyone. The chairman asks, "Who would want to kill you?" Dong-ju responds, "I don't know, but whoever wants the password might be behind this." The chairman then brings up a memory, asking how Dong-ju recovered the last time he lost his memory as a child. Dong-ju admits he doesn't remember and asks who told him this. The chairman explains that it was his sister, who is now a nun. Gong arrives with drinks, referring to Dong-ju as Sang. Dong-ju corrects her, asking to be called by his real name. The chairman insists that Dong-ju stay indoors for his safety, and Dong-ju agrees. Later, Junes privately commends Leto for keeping the administrator out of Dong-ju's situation. Leto, however, issues a veiled threat, warning Junes that if Dong-ju regains his memory, his name will be exposed. He demands a hefty payment or threatens to kill Dong-ju. Back in his room, Dong-ju is resting when Jae-pil brings him food, asking if he recognizes him. Dong-ju doesn't. Gong also arrives with a drink, saying it's his favorite. Dong-ju drinks it and asks about her reaction to hearing the name Sang. Gong tries to play it off, but Dong-ju is not convinced. He mentions a recurring dream where he was in a car accident and someone was calling out the name Sang. Gong's expression changes, confirming his suspicions. Dong-ju presses further, believing she deliberately used the name Sang to manipulate him. Gong denies this and leaves, visibly shaken. She goes to Ducky and brings up Leto, hinting at a hidden truth. Meanwhile, Dong-ju wakes up suddenly from a nightmare and starts working out, only to realize he's in Leto's gym. Leto walks in, and they share an awkward conversation. Dong-ju hints at remembering more, but Leto tries to brush it off. Dong-ju directly asks if Leto shot him, leading to a tense but joking exchange. He recounts a dream where he saved Leto from drowning, only to be met with hostility. Leto suggests that someone else might have shot him and that Dong-ju might be mixing up his memories. As their conversation grows more intense, Leto grabs a dumbbell, seemingly ready to attack, but Ducky interrupts them. Leto pretends he was just working out. Afterward, he calls Dong-ju's room, testing if he remembers his number. He proposes a method to help restore Dong-ju's memory. In a twist, Lin, now at her father's home, agrees to help. Her father reminisces about their college days, mentioning how he, Ducky, Yeomnam's father Soo, and Lin were all close friends. Lin begins a hypnotherapy session with Dong-ju, guiding him into his past. He describes seeing a dog, a car, and a girl sleeping in the back seat. But as he sinks deeper into the hypnosis, Dong-ju starts panicking. Meanwhile, Junes and Leto discuss the hypnotherapy. Junes worries it might bring Dong-ju's memory back, and Koo suggests that only a similar shock to the original trauma might trigger it fully. Junes thinks it's not a bad idea. Yeomnam arrives to take Dong-ju to meet his sister, the nun. During the drive, Dong-ju notices that his tattoo matches Yeomnam's, triggering a deeper connection. They finally arrive at the meeting spot. Dong-ju recognizes the nun as Yazu and approaches her, but tragedy strikes. Just as she crosses the street to greet him, a truck hits her. The shock of the accident brings all of Dong-ju's memories flooding back, revealing that Junes was the one who ordered the attack. And that's where episode 6 leaves us, on a massive cliffhanger. We'll be back with episode 7 this Saturday. Make sure to stay tuned to Popverse for all the latest recaps and analysis. See you next time.